Hi guys, this is Mrs. Hain. I'm going to be reading your atmosphere assessment to you today. Make sure you put your name, your hour, and date at the top of your paper. A couple of things before we get started. Make sure you listen to the entire question and all of your answer options before you choose an answer. As well, remember that you can hit pause at any time if I'm going too fast or if you need time to think about your answer. And you can always go back and re-listen to a question if you need to. So let's get started. Question number 1. Which of the following gases is not abundant in the atmosphere? A, hydrogen, B, nitrogen, or C, oxygen? Number 2. How does water get into the atmosphere? A, photosynthesis, B, evaporation, or C, precipitation? Number 3. Which of the following items are not considered to be particulates? A, pollen, B, salt, or C, ozone? Number 4. How many atoms does an ozone have? A, 3, B, 2, or C, 1? Number 5. The atmospheric pressure is exerted in what direction or directions? A, unequally in all directions, B, equally in all directions, or C, equally sideways? Number 6. What happens to the atmospheric pressure as the altitude increases? A, it goes up, B, it stays the same, or C, it goes down? Number 7. When the temperature goes up, then the atmospheric pressure will A, go down, B, go up, or C, stay the same? Number 8. Water vapor in the atmosphere holds what? A, ozone, B, dust, or C, heat energy? Number 9. This part of the atmosphere is heated by conduction. A, mesosphere, B, troposphere, or C, stratosphere? This part of the atmosphere contains the ozone layer. A, the stratosphere, B, the thermosphere, or C, the troposphere? Number 11. The coldest temperatures in the atmosphere are found here. A, the troposphere, B, the thermosphere, or C, the mesosphere? Number 12. The northern lights, also called the aurora borealis, are found here. A, stratosphere, B, ionosphere, or C, mesosphere? The next couple of questions are short answer, so a couple of things about that. Make sure you write using complete sentences. If you use part of your question in your answer, that will help you do that. As well, several of the questions require multiple answers. Make sure you hit pause after I read the question to give yourself time to think and write out your answer, and then you can hit play to hear the next question. So let's get started. Number 13. In Earth's atmosphere, what causes the distinctive pattern of temperature changes with increasing altitude? So again, hit pause here, think about how you want to answer, write it out, and then hit play. Number 14. Please state the importance of the ozone layer, where it's located, and what it does for the Earth. Again, this is a good place to hit pause so you can write out your answer. Number 15. Describe the process when chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs, are broken down in the atmosphere and what happens to the ozone as a result of this. In addition, what problems can occur on Earth and to humans if the ozone layer is damaged? You need to answer several questions in this for this answer. You need to describe the process when chlorofluorocarbons are broken down in the atmosphere, what happens to the ozone as a result, and also what problems can occur on Earth and to humans if the ozone layer is damaged. Number 16 also has several answers. Please describe why the CO2 levels in the United States fluctuate from season to season, as well as areas around the world where CO2 levels are high. In addition, please describe the effect CO2 levels have on students and their ability to learn. So first you have to describe how they fluctuate around the United States with the seasons, as well as around the world where CO2 levels are high. And then you also have to describe the effect CO2 levels have on students and their ability to learn. So hit pause so you can write out your answer. Number 17 says graph the following atmospheric data. You're going to label the y-axis altitude in kilometers. You're going to label the x-axis temperature in Celsius. So your altitude in kilometers is given from 0 to 140. Your temperature in Celsius is given from 14 to 40. So hit pause and create your graph, and then you're going to use your graph to answer some questions. Number 18, please refer to your line graph created in question 17. What would cause the temperature to drop as you went from altitude of 0 to 20 kilometers? And what part of the atmosphere is this referring to? So what caused the temperature drop? And also, what part of the atmosphere is it? Number 19, refer to your graph created in question 17. What would cause the temperature to rise as you went from 20 to 50 kilometers? And what part of the atmosphere is that referring to? So what causes the rise in temperature from 20 to 50 kilometers? And what part of the atmosphere is that? Hit pause if you need to. Number 20, please refer to your line graph created in question 17. What would cause the temperature to drop as you went from 50 to 80 kilometers, and what part of the atmosphere is that referring to? Number 21, please refer to your line graph created in question 17. What would cause the temperature to rise as you went from altitude of 80 to 140, and what part of the atmosphere is that referring to? Last question. Question number 22. Please refer to the picture below. What is the picture referring to and what is it telling us? What are Dobson units?